Sherilyn, you corner people and you press them on all these flashing, I won't call them yellow anymore, flashing red lights. And they say, well, I can sleep at night because so far the courts have held. Is that a realistic read, and is that sustainable?
No, it's really not. And, one of the things that I find interesting, I'd be interested to hear Ruth on this, is that autocracy is contagious. And part of what we're facing now is not just about Donald Trump. We've got lots of little Donald Trumps. We've got governors of states who believe that they can control the border with another country. We've got governors who are hell-bent on deciding what children can learn and banning books. We've got governors engaged in deep corruption and statewide leaders engaged in deep corruption who won't leave office. We've got legislatures who strip Democratic governors of power because they want to hold on to power. So part of what has happened is that Trump's the culture he has created is catching. And what it has done is it has exposed all of the weaknesses that we left in our democratic institution. So back to the Supreme Court. Donald Trump didn't give us a Supreme Court that has no ethics code. That's something that we allowed all of these years, despite the fact that we've raised these issues. We had Scalia and the duck hunting and so forth. And the culture, the environment that Donald Trump has created has allowed people to decide to run the tables. And so because they have seen him break through the barriers of norms and ethics, others are doing the same thing too. And they're not getting the pushback, just as he didn't get the pushback. So I think one of the things that's deeply concerning is that if we were just talking about Donald Trump, that would be concerning enough. Mm-hmm. But we're not. We're talking about a population that has been very quickly educated. That's why I call Trump an accelerant. Mm-hmm. He didn't create the conditions, but he has accelerated them. And so we have a population now that basically doesn't know what ethics are in the public life, and is willing to blow past norms. And we see it happening at the state level. And the last thing I'd say on that, Nicole, is that I too talk to people from countries in Eastern Europe and so forth who have experienced the slide into autocracy. But I also talk with older people from the South. What Black people lived under was autocracy and authoritarianism. We do have homegrown experience with this. And I think we need to begin to mine that experience. It's one of the reasons why in this country, racism is the gateway drug to the kind of power grab and authoritarianism that we're seeing with Donald Trump, and why when we don't cut off the racism, we end up with all the rest. And I hope we'll start to pay some attention to that in the coming weeks and months as well.
Well, let's stay there, and then I want to hear from you again on this. But let me stay with you on that. I mean, I think that is the condition that existed, right? That is our history. Those are our open wounds before a 50-year right to control a woman's body was taken away, right? That's the precondition. Yes. And then in those opinions, Clarence Thomas made no secret that he wants to take away marriage equality. I mean, the zeal with which existing rights are being pursued to be removed also seems to cut against anyone's delusion that the courts are going to save us.
Yes, and it begins with the inappropriate and what should, in a normal time, in a normal place, be embarrassing ethical lapses of how we ended up with this particular constellation on the court. The refusal to allow President Obama to seat someone on the court during his last year, the willingness to seat Justice Kavanaugh, despite all of the allegations against him, and to run a truncated process that didn't allow for all of the documented information to come out. The rush to put Amy Coney Barrett on the bench just weeks after the death of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Once you have swallowed all of that, once you have had the confirmation super spreader event on the White House lawn, and once you've had the swearing in the midst of COVID in the White House, once you have tolerated all of that and actually been complicit and a part of it, then yes, you will feel yourself able to flex your power, as we see the 6-member majority, conservative majority doing. They are flexing their power. They are running the tables. And I think in the rare occasions when the Chief Justice tries to tamp the brakes, as in a case earlier this term when the very supremacy clause was at issue, that border case in Texas. What you see is the bellicose and belligerence of Justice Alito and Justice Thomas, who believe this is their time, that they have waited 30 years, that they have been the underdogs, that they have been vilified, and now they want to flex their power. And there's very little to stop them. And again, the very little to stop them is not Donald Trump's fault. It's actually our fault because we didn't create the kind of rules and laws and regulations that you need in a democratic infrastructure for just such a moment as this. You can't wait until the autocrat comes to power and then say, oh, we should have an ethics code, or, oh, we should make sure that, there's not nepotism. You have to do those things beforehand. And it's our failure to tend to the infrastructure of our democracy that has allowed someone we could not perhaps have imagined, like Trump, to walk onto the national stage and unravel us so quickly.